What up? What up? What up? Welcome to One Buck Podcast. We're back live again today. As I promised, we told y'all was from yesterday. Watching that Jaguar right hook up today. We got something better for you. What I consider a little bit better, man, because this is about one of the dogs. The top dog, Snoop Dogg, Snoop D-O-double-G. And when it comes to this, with these Diddy allegations, man, his name has been thrown around. We've been seeing a lot of Snoop Dogg here lately on commercials, the Olympics, different food networks, you name it, man. So definitely had to chime in on this one regarding Snoop Dogg. If you are entering the room, you know what it is. Smash that like button, hit that subscribe button, turn that notification bell on to all. And if you are joining in, you want to run it up on that chat, y'all can run it up on that chat. If you prefer to run it up on the call and get on there, have your voice be heard, you can do that too. You could call us here at 818-659-5053. Y'all heard it right there. 818-659-5053. That is a live line. It will be open. If you do call in, your voice will be heard on the platform. But look, without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. I ain't going to take too much of your time. We're going to run it up for about 30, 45 minutes. And drop in the comments below, man, what y'all think. But without further ado, let's go ahead and get into this, man. Shout out to Kiki's T on this video. I came across that, and I really think that it's an influential video, something that's kind of been stirring the pot a little bit in the industry alone. And they're saying that this is one of the alleged names, one of the first names that have came out on this particular Diddy case. So let's get started, man. Let's get started.
Okay, this just might be the craziest thing that we have heard out of the Diddy saga, because the streets are now saying that Snoop Dogg, of all people, was allegedly in bed with Diddy and knew about the freak-offs long before the rest of the world caught up. Girls, say what now? Oh, and y'all know all those tapes that were recovered by the feds from Diddy's house? Well, the streets are now saying that Snoop was allegedly on the tapes because he was at Diddy's freak-offs. Girl, this is about to be one of the nastiest stories to come out of this Diddy saga, so let's break it down. Did Snoop really help Diddy get girls for the freak off? So word on the street is that Snoop Dogg's been low-key shady in the industry since way back in the 90s. Insiders have even whispered that he might have been a part of some dark plot to take Tupac down. Jaguar Wright and Suge Knight, Snoop's old boss, have teamed up to spill all the secrets, and they're coming for Snoop hard. According to Jaguar and Suge, the reason Snoop has been extra quiet about the Diddy mess is because he's allegedly working with the same higher up. Basically, they're saying Snoop's got as much on the line as Diddy, so he's keeping his mouth shut. And
oh no, not Big Snoop Dogg. Y'all heard it right here, man. Let's rewind that real quick, man. And for those of y'all that didn't really catch what she said, they're saying that Snoop Dogg was allegedly working with Puffy behind the scenes, getting women. Is that what y'all heard? Let me run that back real quick. This is crazy, y'all. Can't
help
get no
Diddy
crazy
get girls for the freak off? So word on the street is
That's
that Snoop Dogg's been low-key shady in the industry since way back in the 90s. Insiders have even whispered that he might have been a part of some dark plot to take Tupac down. Jaguar Wright and Suge Knight, Snoop's old boss, have teamed up to spill all the secrets, and they're coming for Snoop hard. According to Jaguar and Suge, the reason Snoop has been extra quiet about the Diddy mess is because he's allegedly working with the same higher up. Basically, they're saying Snoop's got as much on the line as Diddy, so he's keeping his mouth shut. And to add more fuel to the fire, Suge, along with folks like journalist Teray, is even hinting that Snoop didn't just know about Diddy's alleged wrongdoings. He might be involved in some similar shady business himself.
So I'm up in Snoop's man cave in his house, and he's telling me about him. He said it was a natural calling, and he had women, he said, working for him from on every exit from the 10 freeway to the 101, because he had barracudas who would go out and recruit new people and bring them into his situation for him.
But hold on.
Man, wait. This is crazy right here, man. Y'all heard this right here. So not only do he think this, he think he a real life pimp too, huh? Saying he got barracudas, basically hyenas on the side of the street, on every corner, every platform, wherever he go. Like he's got somebody out here drafting these people. You feel me? Like Man, y'all can't make this stuff up in Hollywood, man. And that's why I call it Hollyweird, because it's definitely Hollyweird. They need to replace that wood with weird at the end and put them 4 periods of the people up there, man. That's how I really feel with it. Now, going to what she's talking about, though, saying that that he thinks he's a real pimp. And then you got my man from TMZ on there that was allegedly in his house that basically said that he's seen all of this. And Snoop was telling him this allegedly. We don't know, but you know, how do you separate that? How do you separate that when you got a man like that thinking he's a pimp? He think he's out here, you know, handling his business on the low. And we've seen a lot of pictures with him in the Diddler, man. It's go way back to when the Pac situation was popping off. So it make you wonder, you know, at the end of the day, did Snoop have his hand in the allegations with Diddy, with Pac? Because we all heard the infamous story about Snoop Dogg on the plane with the butter knife regarding Tupac. And then we also heard on the back end from the Diddy allegations about how Diddy had Kim Porter working on Pac so that Diddy could get close to Pac too. Allegedly, he had her sleeping with Tupac is what the story is. But, man, this is crazy as we jump into it. Let's get back to the video, though, man. This is tripping me out.
Because it's about to get even messier. Fans are starting to connect the dots themselves, and something just isn't adding up. Like, how did Snoop, who once had the FBI on his case, suddenly become Hollywood's golden boy? He's everywhere, from those random commercials to a cooking show with Martha Stewart, even carrying the Olympic torch. So now folks are side-eyeing him, asking how he went from public enemy to squeaky clean, landing all these big-time deals. The latest theory, Snoop might just be one of those industry gatekeepers pulling strings and rubbing elbows with Hollywood's elite to keep that cash flowing. And let's not forget his longtime friendship with Diddy, which Jaguar dragged into the spotlight.
And I asked him what he thought. And he flat out said that Snoop is loyal. And he losing friends.
And just when you thought the plot couldn't get any spicier, Suge Knight himself has jumped in with even more drama. Suge's out here spilling all the tea, saying that Snoop has way more skeletons in his closet than anyone realizes. Now people are side-eyeing Snoop even harder, wondering what other secrets he's been hiding. Over the years, multiple friends of Tupac have stepped forward with claims that Snoop was deeply jealous of him and low-key resented him for all the attention he got. Napoleon, a former member of Tupac's group Outlaws, recently spoke about this on The Art of Dialogue. When asked about Snoop's recent comments claiming he never liked Tupac's diss track, Hit 'Em Up, Napoleon was not having it. He straight up called BS. He pointed out that there's footage of Snoop rapping along to Hit 'Em Up back in the day. So Snoop might not be as honest about his feelings towards Tupac as he wants us to believe.
You know what I mean? I might not agree with the lyrics of Hit 'Em Up, but when we was young, at that time, it was something that we was pushing. And for Snoop to say he never liked Hit 'Em Up and he didn't, you know what I mean? He never expressed that. You know, you got videos of him on stage with Pac rapping Hit 'Em Up, and he's rapping the lyrics right along with him. You know what I mean? So it's strange now that all these things are coming out and he say he didn't like Hit 'Em Up. You know what I mean? And everybody have their opinion. Even if he didn't like Hit 'Em Up back then, no problem. He have his opinion, but that wasn't the case. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? He was expressing his love for Hit 'Em Up. He was in the studio bopping his head. He was on the stage when Pac was performing it, singing the lyrics with him at the House of Blue. It's real strange that, you know what I mean? Like I said, I really think, you know, it's a lot of maybe some of the things that he couldn't tell Pac face to face. He's able to do it in these interviews.
Man, so y'all heard it right there. Y'all heard right there what he just said. So that sound like to what to y'all? If y'all listening to it on the other end, it sounds like Snoop was fake. It sounds like Snoop was a fake person, fake to everybody, you know what I'm saying, to get his way, to be manipulative. Let's switch this narrative real quick, though, because I want to bring this one up, too. And I really think, man, that if anything, this is going to wake a lot of y'all up. Let me present my screen real quick. We'll pull it up, and I'll show y'all what time it is. This is crazy, though. You can't make it up, y'all. You cannot make this up right here. Now, leading into this is why I'm kind of bringing this up, because it's a real interesting video that I found, you know, from the Bomb First podcast. Shout out to Bomb First, where they did an interview with Reggie Wright. And so all y'all know Reggie White. Reggie White is not going to hold nothing back. They said what he said. But in this interview, they basically are talking about an alleged freak-off tape that was, I guess stolen out of Dr. Dre's house. Him and Snoop Dogg are up on the stage. But enough of me talking. We just going to dive right into it and check it out, man.
Let's talk about this. We were just talking about this before the show started, about a music videotape that was stolen. Do you want to talk about that now?
Yeah.
Just break it down. What happened?
I mean, it was a videotape that we did in my house just for my private collection. You know what I mean? Snoop was a part of it.
They got it?
Somebody stole this tape from my house or something like that, and there's a lot of X-rated things on it, so...
So wait, let's see a second. Snoop, you don't know about this? Remember the tape?
Bro, let me say something real quick, and I'm going to bring it right back on some real shit, though, man. Did y'all see Dr. Dre's face? Look at Dr. Dre's face when this video starts, man. He look like he's sweating bullets. He definitely look like he's sweating bullets in this tape. And when he's saying what he's saying, how does he say that Snoop's in the tape too? So what type of tapes is they got? You feel me? What type of time is they on? This was Freak Offs before Freak Offs. Y'all see this is an old video. This got to be from like 1996, 94, 95, 96. Man, let's rewind that real quick. That's crazy. Look at Dr. Dre, man, how uncomfortable this dude looks on top of this. Check it out. Told you, y'all say I can't make stuff up at all. But this brother look super suspect in this video.
Part of it.
They got it?
It was a videotape that we did in my house, just a part of it.
They got it?
Somebody stole this tape from my house or something like that, and there's a lot of X-rated things on it, so...
Wait, let's see a second. Snoop, you don't know about this? Remember the tape? You're on it. It's gone.
Bueno?
It's gone. So what happened? You had a party? Don't you? This is like the Tommy Pamela Lee thing. It's gone. Now it's going to be out.
It's worse than that, man.
So are we looking for it? Can we say anything? Anybody watching? Whoever was at Dre's house at that party, you better return that tape.
Please bring it back.
Oh my goodness. What do you plan on doing? Is it gonna get out? What are we gonna do?
If it gets out there, so be it. I'm just letting everybody know, it was out of my private collection. That's all. It wasn't meant to be out there like that.
All right, well, let's hope it gets returned in the mail.
I knew about this tape. I knew about this particular interview. I never caught that he said, and you were on the tape too, Snoop. I never caught that.
Me neither, man. That's the first time I ever heard something like that. But y'all listening to that, just kind of listen to what Reggie Wright just said. At the end of the day, I never paid attention to it enough to know that he was even on that tape myself. And I never seen that interview, so I'm not sure where that interview was from, where they got it from or whatever, but it looks like some type of show. With that being said, okay, that's kind of leading into what we're talking about right now with Snoop D-O-double-G. You feel me? It's a little skeptical, man, that you've been in a tape with Dr. Dre and that you in this alleged tape with him back in the 1990s. So let's get back to the video we was watching, man. Just gonna bring some other little stuff up as it comes along, and I'm not gonna spend too much time on this video. I just really want to touch around on a few different things so you guys can begin to understand what type of time it is out here in this weird ass industry that we in. Let me pull this one up right here for you. This is even better. It really goes off of what we just heard Dr. Dre tell Snoop Dogg, and then the gentleman on the panel when they were interviewing, they were talking about the alleged tape that ended up missing from Dr. Dre's house. Now, word on the street is that whoever broke into that house allegedly took that tape and has that tape, which I think is Suge Knight. If you want to be honest with me, I really think it's Suge Knight chiming in. And he's probably held on to this tape just for the fuck of it. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna throw that out there right now, just for it to be said. You feel me? So let's dive into this other thing right here, and listen to what this gentleman says, man. This is key when he cracks this video off. Just listen to what he says, how he says it, and it makes total sense, dog. Listen up. Let me get this right, man. We having some technical difficulties over here today. We're going to get y'all right, though. Yeah, you can't make this stuff up right here, my boy. This is nuts. People need to wake up, man. See what time it is out here, man. Here we go.
We had Puff Daddy at the party. We had Puff Daddy at the party. Show you the respect that Snoop Dogg has for his wife today. Shantae walked in there and called his name one time, Calvin. And
bring that back.
Puff Daddy at the party. Show you the respect that Snoop Dogg has for his wife today. Shantae walked in there and called his name one time, Calvin. In front of Naomi Campbell.
You know, the deal with Snoop Dogg, like, she's just a strong black woman, and she's my backbone, and she understands what's real.
So word on the street is that Snoop Dogg's wife, Shantae, is not here for the madness after leaked freak-off tapes surfaced, allegedly involving Diddy and, yep, Snoop Dogg. But Shantae may have just saved Snoop from some serious heat.
Because we was having tough times, and that's why I love him so much, because he knew we was having tough times. He was like, it's what you do. You got to do your renew. And I'm like, what is all that? We done already got married. I ain't finna get married again. Just listen to me.
Imagine if Snoop got caught up in Diddy's wild parties, on tape no less. Blackmail, court appearances, Snoop's entire legacy at risk? But why was Diddy even pulling Snoop into this in the first place?
Tonight, the first public statement from music mogul Sean Diddy Combs following raids on two of his homes as part of a possible trafficking investigation.
What really went down behind those closed doors? And how far was Snoop willing to go before Shantae stepped in and yanked him out? Let's dive into it. We all know Shantae Broaddus has always been there for Snoop Dogg, sticking by him through the ups and downs, helping him bounce back from his struggles. She's been his rock. But it looks like she might have hit her breaking point. With all the ongoing scandals involving other women and rumors of him partying with Diddy, it seems like Shantae could be ready to call it quits and file for divorce. This must be a tough time for Snoop. Snoop and Shantae have always been seen as one of those iconic couples, famous for their love and loyalty, not just in their personal lives, but in their careers too. People really look up to them as a power couple in the world of fame, music.
So y'all heard it right there, man. They talking about Shantae being, his rock and everything else like that. And Snoop ain't had the greatest career, y'all. Y'all know out of anybody that Snoop has not had the greatest career ever since the situation with Pac. And then the Death Row thing, him falling off. He had to figure out his way. Went over to No Limit with Master P there for a minute. Was able to try to get on his feet a little bit there, but still not having the actual career that he had in the beginning. With that being said, so that's where y'all got to understand, okay, for somebody that's been down as much as Snoop Dogg has, right, where is all of this coming from where he's on every billboard, on every commercial, doing the Olympics, got a cooking show with Martha Stewart, you know what I mean? He's commentating now. He's on Monday Night Football doing the remix with my man. So y'all got to understand, is he running in the same circles as the dealer? He got to be running in the same circles, man. And for the fact that they was cool, that they was locked in, you know what I mean? And they already been locked in for a while now, man, it's kind of crazy to even think that when Pac was alive, hell, Snoop was already probably locked in with Puffy. He had already said it. If y'all go back to the video, he had already said back then when Suge Knight was on stage, you don't want nobody dancing in your video. All up in the what's the name doing this. Come to Death Row. Snoop was probably already locked in with Diddy back then. And this where it get crazy at, man. This next one I'm gonna show y'all. You know what I mean? This next one is real crazy because it really shows you, you know, from the standpoint of what's going on. Okay, like look, now we got somebody allegedly saying, okay, they've got pictures of Diddy and Snoop Dogg, of Diddy groping this nigga hand, rubbing his hand like he a little female. First of all, you don't let no male rub your hand like that. You know what I'm saying? When men shake hands, we dap up, we keep it moving. You don't sit there and let no grown-ass man hold on to your hand like you about to see it in this next video. But just kind of giving y'all perspective, man, how this all leads up to this whole thing with Snoop Dogg, because it's been overlooked for so long. People have not taken a look, set back to really see, you know, what type of time it is out here. And they did say, mark my words now, they did say that's a mogul from California or lives in California. It was on them tapes. So y'all got to keep that in mind too, that they said it was somebody, an A-list celebrity that was on them tapes, on them Diddy tapes. So y'all better get hip to the script out here and see what time it is, man. I'm just going to keep it real with y'all like that. And we're going to look, it's funny, but it's also some truth behind it too, because y'all got to understand what time it is. Okay, Pac had beef with Snoop Dogg. Did Pac have beef with Snoop Dogg because he was on the back end fooling with Puffy the whole time? We don't know that. And then y'all got Suge Knight on his end saying what he allegedly said about the whole situation, about he had something against you know, Diddy and Snoop Dogg back then. And Suge's the type of person that'll hold on to something for years. You feel me? Hold on to something for years, as long as he would, and then pop it out right at the right time, man. When all these floodgates open up regarding these Diddy allegations, these freak-off parties, all these A-list celebrities about to go down and everything else. I mean, to me, it makes sense. It makes total sense to me. You feel what I'm saying? Then you got Jaguar Wright weighing in on her perspective on everything too. So y'all got to keep that in mind, man. If y'all in the room, joining the room, bang that like button for us, man. We would definitely appreciate it. I see some hearts coming up on the screen, some 100s. Appreciate that. Shout out to the boy, what's up in there and his thing. You know, Tina Marie, looks like you joined. Appreciate you tapping in. If you got any questions, run it up in the chat. If you want to get on phone, come on phone. You know what it is, 818-659-5053. You can tap in, come straight to the line. You know, just don't come on here with no BS. Come on here with some facts. If you got to spit them, come on here with, you know, with some real stuff. You know, we going to time in and keep it going. Let's move on to this next video, though, man. I think this is really going to trip y'all out right here, because this is an eye-opener for me when I'm looking at this and I blatantly see stuff that's kind of thrown in my face. This is stuff that you can't overlook and say, okay, well, nah, this is false. This isn't true. Sometimes it takes a couple times, man, for you to see something in order for you to actually get it up, you know what I mean, and pick up what's being said. So this one right here was alleged witness right here, one of Kim Porter's best friends. As y'all can see it right here, we pulling it up on the screen. This clip is from a podcast, I believe something Lionel B show. We're going to run it up, let y'all check it out. And just listen to this man and listen to what he's saying. Now, he's been asked a question. Supposedly there's two versions of this book. There's a rated R version, there's a PG version. Apparently he's showing kind of like the rated R version more than he can show. And keep in mind that this gentleman did have his house raided by the FBI too. So a lot of that stuff they now have as he started talking on YouTube, y'all. So y'all got to understand that part too. I think that's what's even more crazy about it, is that he's been talking all this stuff for a long time. And then, you know, with him being on YouTube anyway, and then they're going to his house and raiding his house for these tapes and these flash drives and all these different things. So listen to what he got to say though, man. Let's run it up.
The rated book got Snoop letting Diddy rub on his hand.
Damn.
You understand? And that's where one of the X's come from, Snoop.
Oh, can you hold it up a little bit more? Let me see how that.
Pause that, man. Y'all see that? Look at that, man. That nigga not shaking his hand. Look at Snoop Dogg's face, though. That boy looked shocked. Y'all see that? He looked shocked. I don't know if y'all can't see that or not. It's showing on my screen good. If y'all can't see it, let me know. But Snoop looks shocked. And you don't let no man grope your hand like that and hold on to it. That's something you do with your female. You're not doing that with no hoe nigga like that, man.
Oh yeah, dang.
You know what I'm
That's
saying?
crazy.
We don't hold our man hand. We shake it and get it back in our pocket.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? They got Diddy and Neo. And if you heard
Facts, man, I
Neo
gotta
wife
bring
call
that
him
back.
little
Let's bring that back with that Snoop Dogg. Look how he holding this boy hand though.
They got Diddy and Neo. And if you heard,
look how he holding this boy hand, dog.
And that's where one of the exes come from. Snoop.
Can you hold it up a little bit more? Let me see how that.
Bring that back, bro. Look at that. Look how he rubbing his hands, my nigga. Like, look at Snoop face. That nigga look shook. So y'all ain't telling me that the dealer was doing nothing with Snoop Doggy Dogg, old Snoop Dogg, Snoop D-O double G, Snoop D-O double baby oil boy. Y'all see it right here. Y'all can see it right here, what's going on. And look at Snoop's face. I don't know two men that shake hands like that or even allegedly do any of that crap that y'all see right here on this tape. Y'all make that make sense. That's why I had to show you the videos before leading up to this video, with old girl talking about the alleged list of everything that was going on in this case with Diddy. And they said, like I said before, they said it was an A-list celebrity that was from California. They ain't stated no names yet, but they either said he resides in California or he is from California. So if y'all hear that right there and y'all looking at this picture, if y'all see Puffy holding his hand like that and Snoop looking like a little yitch over there, drop in the comments, man, what y'all think. Let me get some comments. If y'all want to chime in and run it up on the channel, y'all can run it up on our line too, 818-659-5053. Call that line. Man, you can get right in, put you on the show. State your facts, man. Get on the show and say what you got to say, because I know what I see from my end. This is crazy. Let me get back to the video.
You know what I'm saying? We don't hold our man hand. We shake it and get it back in our pocket.
That's fact.
You know what I'm saying?
Crazy.
They got Diddy and Neo. And if you heard Neo wife call him little Diddy, that he like freak off, get high and get freak off.
And they said Neo in that video too, and his wife know that shit, that they call him Little Diddy. Like, that ain't no name you want to be called. I'm pretty sure his kids don't even want to be called Little Diddy, knowing what his pops is going through right now. So why would you call another man ain't got no ties to you Little Diddy? Nigga, my name would be, if I was Neo, my name would be Neo. It wouldn't be Little Diddy, bro. This is crazy, bro. You cannot make this up.
They all baby oil you up.
And that's the son right there. Hold up. That's the son. So you playing around with your son right there. I don't know which son it is, but you putting that on your kids. So not only is you sick in the mind, you putting it on your kids to be just as sick as you is. And that's why I think when it comes to Justin and King and all the rest of them, they all gonna get put into this too, because at the end of the day, shit, Diddy down with all of it too. Got his kids doing it. And I'm pretty sure each and every last one of his kids is a part of this. And ain't nobody gonna tell me nothing different. If they got a picture of this dude with his son with baby oil rubbed all on him there, sliding around in the room, that's supposed to be your pops, man. You taking your kid down through there like that, and you don't think for a second that the picture that they showed before was Snoop Dogg, Diddy holding Snoop Dogg hand like that, man. Like I said, you cannot make this shit up at all, bro. Not one bit. When you look at this, look at it for yourself, and y'all can see what time it is out here. People got to wake up. When you look at Snoop's hand, and then you look at Snoop's face in this video, man. Check this out one more time. We got to bring it back.
Oh, yeah.
Look at that, man. You cannot make that up. So you telling me that all this stuff been going on, and I think this whole time, ever since the Pac situation on the plane when Snoop had the butter knife and the whole nine, I think, man, that Snoop was behind the scenes fucking with Puffy on the low. Ben did, because it ain't nothing that he just started. And y'all got to remember, Snoop went through his woes too. He wasn't on the uprise no more when Pac died and the whole death row thing crashed and crumbled. He had to find his way. He went to Master P. Master P put him on his feet. Like I said, with the whole No Limit campaign, gave him a couple albums, and really blessed Snoop Dogg. But you don't see Snoop Dogg like y'all see Snoop Dogg now. Make that make sense. We ain't never seen Snoop Dogg like we see Snoop Dogg now, doing commercials. Like I said, Martha Stewart, this nigga did the Olympic torch. He is on Monday Night Football now. Like all this stuff going on with Snoop Dogg, and ain't nobody paying attention. They gotta be in the same circle, fam. Like it only makes sense that he's in the same circle as Puffy, or they run with the same people, because it seemed like all of a sudden Snoop Dogg just taking over. And he been real quiet too, man. There's been a lot of these niggas dead ass quiet. Some of the most influential people in Hollywood have been dead quiet. The ones that normally talk when it comes to politics and everything else. And they got something to say when Kyrie Irving did his spill and everything else. But now these niggas is hush. Something ain't adding up. But let's get back to the video, man. This can't make it up. Bro.
Yeah,
This shit
damn.
crazy. Tap in, man.
We don't
Tap
hold
in.
you down, man.
818-659-53, or drop some comments, man, below. Let's run it up.
They got Diddy and Neo.
Hit that like button if you just entered in the room.
Little Diddy. That he like freak off, get high and get freak off. They all baby oil you up.
It's crazy, bro.
Oh man, what the
kids
hell
up
is that?
in there, man.
There's
Yo,
the eyes
not him
wide.
and his son. That's his son, right?
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Wow. Damn.
And you got Andre Harrell. He hugged up like they finished tongue kissing.
Look at that, man. And they say Andre Harrell wasn't part of it. Andre Harrell was the one that probably taught Diddy how to do this with the dude, with the white dude too. On top of that, like, if y'all not seeing this right here in real time in front of your eyes right now, then y'all question, okay, y'all better quit clowning with these celebrities, man. They some closet freaks on the low. And that's what it's looking like to me. It's a lot of people getting ready to get exposed. And I'm just saying, revealing all this information. And if I'm looking at it like I'm looking at it, man, I'm definitely going to say Snoop Dogg is tied into it 100%. Not only that, we could go to one more, man, with Jaguar Wright. And I'm big on Jag. Jag has said a lot of truth to what she's been talking about for years, and everything is unraveled for that. Jag even talks about Snoop Dogg and Diddy. Like I said, Suge Knight talks about Snoop Dogg and Diddy. He has some alleged tapes. Let's go back to the one I played before on the Bomb First podcast, so y'all can see what time it is right there. Again, for those of y'all that are just joining, we're going to go back, and I'm going to play this video from Bomb First podcast and let y'all see again for yourself this alleged tape that Snoop Dogg and Dr. Dre had back in the day, back in the early 90s. So you can't make this shit up, man. There's truth right there. Truth is right there, man. It's time for folks to wake up. We're going to do it right here. I'm going to switch the narrative. For those of y'all that missed it, we're going to bring it back one more time on this alleged tape. And look how uncomfortable Dr. Dre looks in this video. You can't make this shit up right here. Look how uncomfortable Dr. Dre looks in this video right here. And y'all tell me what y'all think. Y'all drop in the comments. Y'all can call the line. Like I said, 818-659-5053, or y'all can drop in the comments below, man. I love to hear the comments because that'll help run the show up. What up, though, to everybody that's entering? Appreciate y'all entering. Make sure y'all bang that like button, hit that subscribe button, and turn that notification bell on all, man. We running it up. Been doing a lot of shorts, but we running it up, and it's time to get to it. But let's get back to this video right here, man. And we're going to show y'all that this shit been going on for years, bro. Check it out.
About this, we were just talking about this before the show started, about a music videotape that was.
Yeah.
Just break it down. What happened?
I mean, it was a videotape that we did in my house just for my private collection. You know what I mean? Snoop was a part of it.
He said it's a videotape that we did at my house, and it's my private collection. Okay, so you got a private collection of tape with you and Snoop Dogg on this tape doing what? With who? You feel me? Man, this is crazy, bro. Let's keep going.
Somebody.
And look, y'all, look at Dr. Dre. Look how uncomfortable Dr. Dre looks in this video. This is what's crazy about it, too. Look at Dre's face. Look at Snoop right here covering his face, the wall of shame.
stole this tape from my house or something like that, and there's a lot of X-rated things on it, you know. So, so what? Well, let's see a second. Snoop, you don't know about this? Remember the tape? You're on it. It's gone.
Bueno?
It's gone. So what happened? You had a party? Someone? Don't you? This is like the Tommy Pamela Lee thing. It's gone. Now it's going to be out.
It's worse than that, man.
So are we looking for it? Can we say anything? Anybody watching? Whoever was at Dre's house at that party, you better return that tape.
Please bring it back.
Yeah, he said 187. But you can tell he was ashamed right there. Just look at Dr. Dre's face. Look at the boys' face. Pause right here. Look at Snoop and look at Dre. And they already been said Dre was on something when Pac dropped the last album he dropped. They originally had a cover of Dr. Dre getting smashed by Jimmy Iovine and Biggie in a dress and Puffy on there too. But they ended up changing the art on that cover. And I can see if I can find that for y'all too. That's even crazier to think that, you know, that even got slid. So with this being said, if Dre allegedly talking about there's a tape back in the 90s and it was from his personal collection, if y'all don't wake up and see that right there, what time it is, and that's crazy. And even Reggie Wright goes on to say, you know what I mean, what he says. Y'all listen to Reggie Wright on this interview right here after this clip.
Oh my goodness. What do you plan on doing? What is it gonna get out? What are we gonna say?
I mean, if it gets out there, you know, so be it. I'm just letting everybody know. You know, it was out of my private collection. That's all. It wasn't meant to be out there like that.
All right. Well, let's hope it gets returned in the mail.
Listen to Reggie
Wright. I knew about this tape. I knew about this particular interview. I never caught that he said, and you were on the tape too, Snoop. I never caught that.
Man, that's facts, bro. Me neither. And I probably don't seen it. I don't know if y'all seen it. Okay, my man says, Terrence A says it's crazy though. Hell yeah, it's crazy, bro. It's definitely crazy if you looking at it, because did you see Dr. Dre's face in that? Did you see Snoop's face in that? How did that video get past us back then in the early 90s? Snoop is fake. Yeah, he definitely fake, man. He been pulled his card. I think Snoop been working with Puffy on the back end since before Pac situation died. Matter of fact, I think it's safe to say that they could have teamed together to get Tupac killed, get him out of the way, because that's what type of time both of them dudes is on. They use people as pawns to move people out of the way. So y'all got to see that. People that play those type of games, they try to remove people and get them out of the way. And that's the crazy part about it. That you got to make that shit make sense. Stuff will be right in front of your eyes sometimes, and you don't even look at it. You feel me? You don't even look at it and say, okay, this is what's what. You don't see that. You know what I mean? So you got to look at it. And then you got Suge on the back end talking about what he was saying too. Suge was on the back end talking about the situation with Pac and Puffy and everybody else. Like he had some alleged tapes. So is that the tapes that Dr. Dre was talking about from back then? You know what I'm saying? That Suge saying that he got right now. And I'm going to find that for y'all too real quick. We're going to definitely pull that one up so y'all can hear Suge Knight get on there and go hard and talking about Diddy and some stuff that he had on Snoop Dogg and everything else, man. Like I said, y'all can't make this stuff up, man. The facts be right here in people's face sometimes. And that's the crazy thing about it, is like the facts is right in our face, and it's been right there in our face this whole time. But yet nobody's peep game. Nobody's seen nothing. Nobody paid attention. And y'all trying to say Snoop Dogg ain't this because Snoop Dogg act like he a G. That nigga's not no G. That nigga's a clown. They all clowns and puppets at the end of the day. Trust and believe that. Even from the Denzel Washingtons and everything else. They all some clowns. I'm telling y'all right now, they all some straight clowns. All right, let's move on to the next one. We're going to bring this Suge Knight video up talking about this whole hookup. We're going to see. Can't make this junk up.
Stuff that I put her through in my journey on becoming successful, because I had no understanding of what I was doing her, how I was hurting her, and how I was betraying myself.
In 2021,
that's facts right there, y'all. He said he was betraying himself, huh? So y'all heard it right there. What was you betraying yourself? What was you doing, Snoop? Well, what type of time you was on, Snoop, to have your woman straighten you up and get you right and everything else?
Shante officially took on the role of managing Snoop's businesses and media projects, which felt like a natural step since she's always been involved in his career decisions anyway. Snoop even said, "Shante has been guiding my career behind the scenes from day one." Over the years, they've stayed in the spotlight, thanks to Snoop's massive success and the steady support Shante has always provided through the tough times. Their partnership has inspired a lot of people, both in and out of the entertainment world. They're often seen together, not just as a couple, but with Shante keeping a close eye on Snoop's interactions with Hollywood power players like Diddy. Given how unpredictable Hollywood can be, it's understandable why Shante's been so protective. She's got every reason to be concerned about his safety and career longevity.
Well, today I'm gonna have to say that she's always right.
Lately, there's been growing buzz in Hollywood about Diddy's behavior, especially with multiple lawsuits being filed against him by both men and women. Comedian Cat Williams has also shed some light on things that might be hard for people to wrap their heads around. Diddy's known for hosting extravagant, wild parties. Comment, because Diddy be wanting to party and you got to tell him or inappropriate situations that guests might face at these events. On top of that, Diddy's former bodyguard, Gene Deal, has come forward with claims that Diddy would pressure women to lure men into spending the night with him. These accusations, combined with what we're hearing from people like Cat Williams, paint a troubling picture of what's been happening at Diddy's party.
Other girls and get girls to try to, convince this guy, or put him in a situation with other girls so he could do whatever he wanted to do.
Reportedly, Snoop Dogg also hinted at Diddy's frequent presence in gay clubs and his alleged transition to organizing similar events himself, a development that Snoop finds disconcerting. Adding to the controversy are accusations of inappropriate relationships with minors linked to Diddy. These allegations gained further traction when Diddy inadvertently disclosed a supposed encounter involving Usher when the latter was just 10 years old, eroding Diddy's credibility and reputation.
Any advice you'll give him? Hell no.
I'm not gonna get that some advice. My wife done went to this show 3 times. I asked her, why do you keep going to see this? Like, what is he doing different?
Usher's.
Yeah, that shit crazy, man. Y'all gotta look at the rabbit hole. This junk go deep. It really is deep. Definitely fake though, man. Appreciate your comment right there. He's definitely a fake dude. I got to wake up. That's all I can tell you. Cause it's definitely crazy out here, man. Let me get on to this Jaguar right hookup real quick. I'm trying to find where Snoop, Suge was talking about Snoop. I wanted to pull that video up for y'all, man, elaborate on it, chop it up about it a little bit. Because, Suge really do that. So let's go to Suge real quick, and then I'll go to the video with Jaguar White, man. We'll end it up here on the hour mark for sure. Yeah, you definitely can't make it up, though, man.
That's when the jealousy kicked in. I guess that's when the plot kicked in. That's when the plan came up. Because it'd be a time where it still is. I got, everybody know how I felt about Snoop. But if Snoop was coming up, people would come around and say, Snoop, let me get an autograph. Snoop, let me get a picture. Once All Eyes on Me came out, people come around, hey, Snoop, where's Tupac? Could you get him to come over here and sign my autograph or take a picture with me? Or if they see the Dogg Pound. And they'd be like, how do you feel? That's the best thing in the world. You get to hang around Tupac. Everything was Pac. And they see Dre, they ask a question about, man, you did the crime. Could I take a picture? They're like, hey, could I take a picture? Because you know Tupac, but I really want a picture with Tupac. You know how to find him? Everything was shift from everybody else to Tupac. And I think jealousy was made. The reason why I'm speaking on it because we should never have to go through this again.
Y'all heard the facts right there. Just wanted to show y'all that real quick. Let's jump over to this Jaguar Right video, and then we're going to go ahead and wrap it up. Last but not least, man, we got to end on Jag. We started with Jag yesterday. We definitely going to end with Jag today, you know, with that being said. So you got to wake up, man, and see what's popping out here, man. Y'all can't see this stuff been in our face this whole time regarding old Snoop D-O-double-G. And now, you know, he may allegedly be one of the ones to be up next. And who knows who else it could be. You know what I mean? On top of that, but they did say that it was a A-list celebrity from California. They did say that. They did chime in, and they did say that it was an A-list celebrity from California that was on them tapes. And, you know, when it first came to me, I was thinking, okay, like LeBron. We know LeBron probably in there too. You know, he's got some crap going on. I'm going to do a video about that tomorrow in regards to his relations to the Diddy case and everything else and his position and all of it. But it's definitely eye-opening. You feel me? Let's get to this video where, you know, where Jaguar White starts speaking on this, what she talking about real quick. We're going to jump right into it, too.
We were talking about Snoop Dogg before we came on.
Mm-hmm. Breaks
you
my
share-
heart. I've been a Snoop fan.
Yeah.
Snoop out here in these streets losing friends.
Why is that?
Snoop losing a lot of friends.
Yeah, I bet.
Matter of fact, about a week and a half ago, almost 2 weeks ago, I interviewed Chris Gotti for my podcast. I think that might be the next episode we upload.
Okay.
And me and Chris, we talked about everything and talked about him. And it was so crazy because I kept like lightweight cutting him off because there were so many things that I wanted to know, you know? And it was like we would get to talking about one thing, and I'm like, okay, so the intersection between Murder Inc. and Rough Riders, and he starts saying, oh, wait a minute, but DMX. Like I'm sitting there with the holy grail of a huge, huge section of hip hop history. And, you know, in honor of him, I wore Adidas. I rocked some shell toes. It's a good time. And then we got to talking about Keefy D. And then we got to talking about Suge a little bit. And I asked him what he thought. And he flat out said that Snoop disloyal.
Disloyal nigga. You can tell.
Wow.
And he losing friends.
I bet. Now, especially more than ever.
That came out of Chris Gotti mouth. Unprovoked.
Wow. Speaking facts.
That was a shot. Flat out. And then I went back and started doing some more research because I wanted to make sure if there was any like articles or anything that I wanted to clip into the interview, just, you know, to corroborate, do a little voiceover commentary, you know, blah, 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 blah.
Right.
And then I bumped into that fucking Drink Champs interview with Warren G. Have you seen that?
No.
Very interesting. Amidst all of the drinking and fuckery, I hate that fucking show. It's like a game of truth or dare going wrong. But it was like Warren starts talking about the day Pac got shot. And he wasn't going to the fight. So he had a fight party at his crib or whatever. And he had invited Snoop, and he said Snoop had turned him down weeks before the fight because he said he was going. And for whatever reason, Snoop decided not to go to the fight with Suge and Pac, which is crazy. Demanded that neither Daz nor Corrupt tag along. And all of a sudden just popped up at Warren G's house, unannounced. Like, hey, I changed my mind. I'm here for the party. And he said he kept noticing.
Listen to this.
crazy, y'all.
There's no
Noticing that he had just like, you know, remember those Nextel chirpers
Yep.
Yeah.
that could work from state to state?
Yep.
Well, he said Snoop had one, and he was talking on it on and off the whole day. And then he said the damnedest thing. He said Snoop got hit up on the joint when Pac got shot before it hit the news. Ain't that interesting?
Very.
Yeah, it's
And
like
you know, it was right after that. Dre and Snoop left Death Row. And that was that.
Right. So will Snoop's name be mentioned in the Keefe Dre Tupac murder trial?
In my estimation,
Yeah.
Probably, yeah.
the discovery hearing is coming up.
Yep. I wouldn't put it past them.
State's going to present their evidence.
I definitely
I would
wouldn't
not
put
be
it past them.
surprised if Snoop's name gets mentioned.
Wow.
Okay, I heard it right there from the
It
horse's
ain't looking
mouth.
good for the big homie.
He ain't no big homie.
I've been going back looking at old, you know, Death Row footage, concert shows, award shows.
He's a phony.
The way Snoop was standing next to Pac. And
You
now
see
with
the
all
hate.
this new talk and Suge running his motherfucking mouth,
Got a podcast.
it makes me think about something that Cat once said to me, Cat Williams. He said, he said, you want to know who your greatest hater is? Look next to you.
Fact.
Dang.
And just hearing Cat, you know, say that in my head and looking at this old footage, the way that Snoop was standing next to Pac, yo, it's starting to feel a little creepy.
Yeah.
Yeah, y'all heard it right there, man. Jack can get into it deep. That's one thing I like about Jack. And then she does, you know, have the audacity to look at stuff and view it like we're viewing it too, the same way in real time. Y'all got to look at it, man. So all this stuff is basically saying, and y'all see in this video right here that, you know, karma's coming for Snoop Dogg like it is Diddy. That's why we titled this video, "The FBI confirms Snoop Dogg is on private tape with Diddy." Because I'm starting to think, in the way I'm looking at everything, it all adds up. It all makes sense. And if you just do the research yourself and dot your I's and cross your T's, y'all can see it yourself too as well. But like I said, we're going to start chiming in, doing these live videos, man, bringing it to you. I want to know y'all thoughts. We want to know y'all thoughts here on the channel. We would love for you guys to come on and, you know, call in, state your name, where you're from. You feel me? We want people to chime in those comments as well. Give me some questions. Run it up. What's your thoughts on it? You hearing all this just like we is real time. We viewing this all together. And I love hearing people's opinions, you know what I'm saying? Because we can agree to disagree and be cool afterwards. There ain't no need to fight, argue, none of that stuff. Everybody's entitled to their own opinion. And that's what I do like about this show. What we do on this show, we give you a platform for your opinion. And sometimes in the world that we live in right now, everything that's going on, it just takes maybe one or two people's opinions that could overturn somebody's opinion who's totally thinking totally different about the situation. Like I said, look at that Denzel Washington video we put up on our platform. That video is breaching 3 million. You know how much hate we received from that video? Oh, y'all misleading people like the masses. No, we not misleading people. Y'all had to get past the mess to get to the message in that video. For those of you that didn't understand the video and the entirety of the video and what it was about, you have to go back and play the video again, and then go watch the Alec Carter video that we put up, and then go watch where she talks about Denzel Washington and Jay-Z and Young Jock and Diddy being at these parties, being party favors, and then go watch our Will Smith, Chris Rock stage slap video that we got, and people was like, oh, they're hating on that too. No, that happened after. Y'all think they remade a remake of what happened? Will and Chris Rock took that video. That was staged. They took that video from it happening back in the 60s and the 70s and then put it on TV to make everybody think it was brand new. So it's a lot of stuff being hidden. I think if you just do the research on your own to see what's what, it'll all add up. And if you are a like-minded person, you know what I mean, like we are on this platform, share the videos with people. If you're a like-minded person, bang that like button. If you're a like-minded person, bang that subscribe button and hit that notification bell and turn it on to all. Because y'all going to get this every time. Not only do we want to speak, we want y'all to come on the platform and speak too and keep it a buck with us. You feel me? We've been doing a lot of shorts. If y'all haven't, make sure y'all go check out the shorts we got up on the channel. We got over 700 videos of the shorts. Like I said before in the last video, we were getting monetized. It was to a point where our channel has been up and down. We were making money, not making money, making money. Now we're not making money. So it's really not even about the money for me. It's really just about, you know, getting people to think, other like-minded people to see what time it is. And if you do think that way, you know, tell a friend to tell a friend and y'all come join the show, run it up, come on here live. Let's run it up and do what we can, you know what I mean, to make this platform readily available for people that do want to know about what's going on out here. Because a lot of people still ain't woke, whatever you want to call it. So, yeah, man, I question Snoop Dogg's credibility. Everybody act like he been playing, like he a G from the LBC and, you know what I'm saying, he gang banging, got two parents at home. Like, nigga, you grew up in a whole two-parent household, my guy. Like, is you Snoop been faking us this whole time? This shit is all WWE, y'all, at the end of the day. And I appreciate people like Jag and appreciate people like, you know, Kim Porter's homie that's coming out and exposing these suckers, man, so people can see what time it is out here. So we need to boycott the industry. That's what needs to be done. Go ahead and boycott they sorry ass. Everybody is fake. It's a facade. They want you to believe it's WWE. It's a lot of sick, weird, twisted shit going on out here, man. All you can do is stay prayed up. But I can tell you one thing, Snoop Dogg probably will be the next person to go down. And if he don't go down in this Diddy case, he going to go down in that pot case like Jaguar Wright said. You know, so we just unraveling the stuff that needs to be unraveled, man. Hopefully y'all catch on. If you like what we doing here on the platform, man, join us. We're going to start running it up. Hopefully we'll get a time frame of when we'll actually go live. That way y'all can get a better time frame. You know, you can call that number too outside of our live hours. And just chime in, man. You got any, you know, thing you want to say. If you feeling the show, if you're not, I'm cool with the criticism. I'm cool with the criticism because the buck don't stop here. We still going to keep running it up. But look, appreciate everybody watching. Appreciate y'all doing that Denzel Washington, this is Jay-Z video. I call it Gay-Z, but Denzel Washington dissing Gay-Z on that video. That video is breaching 3 million now. Go to that video and continue to keep running it up, man. Share that video with people and then make them understand by watching that Ali Carter video and then the fake stage slap with Will Smith and Chris Rock. And then you guys will get a better understanding, you know, why we do what we do. I also have my partner, you know, who's a part of the show too. He's going to come up, you know, eventually, man. We're going to run it up, be able to chop it up with him too as well. And then we'll have more people being able to get, you know, engage into the show. But like I said, tell a friend to tell a friend. Make sure you bang that like button. Make sure you hit that subscribe button as well. Hit that bell and turn the post notifications on to all. That way when we go live, y'all get it firsthand. Y'all getting it fresh off the press, real time. And we want y'all to come in and join us. Run it up in the chats. Run it up on the line. Man, and let's get to it, man. To be a part of this One Buck family. You feel me? Appreciate everybody coming into the room. What up, though? But look, we finna wrap this one up. We'll definitely chime in tomorrow. This is going to be an everyday thing where we chiming in every day. Y'all make sure y'all go run them shorts up that we put up every day, too. You know, the 2 and 3 shorts that we do a day along with these videos, too, as well, man. Run it up, like, share, subscribe, bang that bell. And this is One Buck Podcast, man. Look, we're going to catch y'all on the next one. Appreciate everybody tuning in. Till the next time. Peace. This is One Buck Podcast.
And for that girl backstage, make it publicly clear. Never mind who you thought I was. I'm Rick James, bitch.